Hello everyone, and welcome back to NiftyCraft. Yes, it is this again, and I intend to keep it being this again for quite a long while. Since the last episode, I have got myself a dog, added some extra supports along here, and also fixed up that corner over there. It was practically empty for some reason. And also, I have the farm going. Now, this farm was going during the last episode, but I decided it wasn't really worth adding into the video, because it would make it unnecessarily long, and it's just a food source I'd be talking about, so it's not that big of a deal. I did get some extra potatoes, so I decided to add potato farm. Then I decided to expand it. 2 for potatoes, 2 for carrots. This episode, I'm hoping to sort of decorate it to make it actually look nice, because this works very well, but it just doesn't look great. What I also want to do is start making the walls and roof, as well as possibly travelling to a nearby village and doing some trading to get diamond tools. That will, of course, include maybe an hour or two of grinding sticks and to trade with a bunch of fletchers. That will also mean I'll be getting bows and arrows very quickly as well, which is something that's preferable. I don't want to be up in every mob's face trying to kill it. Right, so I've got myself some resources, and now I will be making sure to actually make this look half decent. So, first of all, I'm going to have a... well, first of all, I don't want to be falling down like that. I'm actually going to make it deep slate going down the sides, just for some variety. And why did I only take 3? I also have to mine this coal. Probably should have just left it be, because now I'm going to have to fill in the hole. Well, my carrots are now an actual viable food source now I've filled it up. If I want to expand it again, then I'll have to stop using them. Otherwise, it'll take a ridiculously slow amount. It'll be ridiculously slow me trying to expand it. But now I'm going to have to mine loads of dirt away, because I want to cover the hole I made over there when mining coal. I'm going to get a grass patch, but also what that means is I'm going to have to manage to make it grassy without using any silk touch, which definitely isn't good. And my shovel's just broken. Luckily I have a spare. So, I have finished decorating the farm. I'm mostly happy with it. There's just one thing that's slightly bugging me, and that is this. It's dirt rather than birch, so ideally I'd want to push it back one, but I can't be really bothered. It's not too big of an issue. Now I've just got to wait to fill up the potatoes. I've been mainly growing the potatoes with bone meal. I crafted a composter that I used the carrots on to be able to fill the farms up. So while one farm is constantly producing, it's feeding the other one to the point where I will be able to eat them. I'd want to move to potatoes ideally, because I can cook them, and then that will give me more food. Carrots are easier, however, because I'm pretty sure they grow quicker considering how quickly they have been growing. But I suppose different things are different things. Now what I want to do, however, is I actually want to possibly start building the walls and roof of the bridge. I basically want to gather the same materials I used for this, possibly spruce logs rather than planks, but I will need to go gather a lot of sand, and there's some there, but there's not really... oh, there is some there, okay. So I'm going to grind for a bit, smelt it all up, and then I will be back. So, I've got the spruce that I need to finish this row here. and I'm actually going to put spruce going along here as well now. And I'm going to put it on this side as well. I'm also going to have to figure out what exactly I'm going to do here. I think it should be easy enough to terraform, just got to extend it upwards, put stone underneath, and it will be just fine. Hopefully, anyway. I've made a bit more progress on the opposite side of the bridge, but before I want to do any more with that, I'm going to cross the entire harbour and go to the closest beach biome. So I got 5 stacks of sand from that beach. I didn't get the buried treasure though, that was I knew was there because of junk base. And I've finished the glass on the roof at least, and the cobblestone linings. There's going to be a row of glass panes and spruce stairs going along the sides, and of course I've got to finish this going along here. And then I can get on with the furnishing. So I'll Nether Portal here, and just a massive, massive row of chests just going along each side, with possibly workstations just going along here. I could have blast furnaces, normal furnaces, smokers, whatever, a crafting table. It's just going to be fully decked out, apart from anything else. Yeah, no villagers, nothing like that. It's just going to be me, my storage system, and all the workstations I need, as well as, of course, Nether Portal in the middle. Okay, so I have a lot of glass, and I'm wondering on whether I should make a cobblestone generator. Got a pretty cool design, since the traditional one, I believe, has well, it's very outdated. It doesn't work now, I believe, which is a bit annoying, but I'll put up with it. So I've made it out of glass. I'm going to put the lava up at the top. Got water flowing in, so that means the lava's flowing down on the water, and of course, because water flows quicker than lava, at least in the overworld, it should constantly generate cobblestone. Well, normal stone. So it works. I merely have to put a hopper under it, and then possibly a chest, which I am prepared to do, of course, because it's quite simple. I'm sorry, what? Right, so I have a hopper under here now, and theoretically, I no longer have to go mining any terrain. I simply have to just keep this up. So, I've finished all the spruce logs. Now I just need to finish up the stairs going along here, and brush off the edges. So I'm going to have to do some terraforming here, just to get it off the glass and the main structure, and then add it here, so it is actually joining and supporting the main structure. Other side here, I merely just have to put a wall, because I don't exactly want it to be going straight into a cliff, but for now, well, once I've got the stairs on, I'd say it will be a complete success. You know, I said this was going to be a great success, and I'm actually really happy with it. It does look stretched on the supports compared to the actual size of the main bridge, but I'm happy with it. So, now we have finished the exterior. I'm going to start lining the place with chests. However, that's going to be a bit difficult because, of course, chests are expensive. I've also crafted myself a diamond pickaxe, and I'm going to make a nether portal in the slot that I've prepared, using the obsidian from the abandoned portal. Hopefully it's enough. I don't really want to have to travel all the way down to deep slate level to get what I want. So, I have what I need, plus 1 crying obsidian for good measure. So, I ought to have spare tools, and I ought to grab some cobblestone to cover the portal, actually. Be a bit stupid to not have some, I suppose. And I'm actually ready to venture into the Nether for the very first time. Here it goes. Okay, so good news is I'm not gonna have hoglins after me. I'd say that's good, very good news. Even though I could actually just deflect them with those. Because they absolutely hate them for some reason. Not sure why, but they just do. I shouldn't really be complaining, actually. There's not much I want to do in the Nether at the moment. It's actually more of something for transport that I... Okay, someone's already been here. That's fair enough. So, I've actually finished the amount of chests. It was a lot of stacks of wood. I've made a little bit more progress since the last clip. I've actually started filling in these chests properly, marking them. This entire chest is going to be dedicated to saplings, because judging by how many I've already got, of the birch at least, I'd say that I'm going to need a lot. So, it's oak, birch, all the kinds of wood. Nether woods aren't going to be included in here because there's not enough space. They'll have their own separate thing, or in miscellaneous, depending on whether or not I can fit them into a section. Right, so you may be wondering why on earth I'm here, and it's because I don't have a bedroom in that bridge, and honestly, I don't intend having a bedroom in that bridge, and I don't really intend on keeping my bed in this cave. So I'm actually going to make a room for myself right in this natural generation here. So I've made a decent amount of progress. Got 7 amethyst blocks under here, toughened brick walls with glass on this side. We're also going to have glass going around along here, but I don't have the amount of glass to do that. I'll be smelting a bit of sand. But first I've actually got to mine some coal, because it's suddenly also disappeared. Just like my amethyst did. And I just had to go down to the geo to get more, of course. Now I actually need to go and get some clay, because I am, well, missing 1 brick block if I want to get the bare minimum amount of bricks in it. If not, then I'm missing 8 more. So, definitely no biggie. And why is there a bee in the middle of the ocean? Someone tell me, why on earth is there a bee that's also got pollen over it in the middle of the ocean? Well, the harbour. This isn't really the open ocean, I suppose. It's got inlets, but why is there a bee covered in pollen in the middle of this harbour? I would very much like to know why. Did someone bring it here with a boat? If so, why? And if they didn't, why on earth is there a bee in the middle of this harbour? What? What? Did it not have its stinger or something? And I loaded the chunks, so it died? Well, there are some things we'll never know, and I suppose that's one thing. So, I have my bedroom. There still needs to be a few finishing touches, like maybe putting bricks there. But that's not a top priority, because I think it looks good. I also need to put some stairs there, because, again, not a top priority, but it'd be a little bit annoying to keep on just jumping. Also, no idea if you can hear this, but I step around, and Amethyst starts playing music, which is quite nice. When I say music, it's more like just disjointed notes. There's something I'd actually quite like to do, now that I've finished going down there, is I'd actually want to go around and explore the Nether. I have been in here, of course, you've seen that, but what I kind of want to do is to try and find what other people have been doing and have a quick nose, and possibly a small prank. Although this is the first time I've well, I don't know, it'd be the first time I pranked anyone on this server, so I have no idea how they'd take it, which is always dangerous. So I've just got to hope. Nobody's online at the moment, so that means I'm not going to be questioned on it. Whose place is this? Well, from the off, I can tell that this is a sparse jungle biome. They've clearly settled in one of the new ones. Although actually the sparse jungle is just a jungle edge. They've just renamed the biome and made it a lot more common. So now, basically, one of the most rare biomes has been completely ruined by making it common. I'm wondering where I am, but yep, south. I think this is actually Actinide's base, possibly, because I know he's been on here. Diamonds. I think this is Actinide's base. There's an egg. I have a knack for throwing eggs, and it's typically when I throw them at the mother. Nope, didn't spawn it. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the time it does actually do it whenever I throw it at the chicken. Although, actually, that's what I always do, so I couldn't tell otherwise. And back I go. Now, I think Starry Agent and Paint Bucket were supposed to be starting to play this today. And I'm not sure they have. If they have, then I haven't noticed it yet, clearly. Because well, they've not been online at the same time as me. And, well, no! No! Please. This is not what I wanted to happen. Absolutely not. Please. This is bad. I really... No, I don't know whether when I can actually get out now, because I don't know when it will stop being angry at me. I've just got to hope. This is a very big problem. Where's it gone? It's not teleporting to me. Is it going to come and get me? What's going on? I suppose I only really have one choice. I've got to get out of here one way or another. And of course, I can just rush back in and get my stuff. Where is the... Oh right, it's over here, isn't it? Right, so there's loads of dirt there. I've got dirt in hand, of course, so in case the Enderman does come back, I do actually have a way to make a roof and protect myself. So, right, the bridge is over there. I actually think that Enderman wasn't very angry at us for a long time, which is surprising. I expect it to be longer, and I'm very, very glad it... Okay, why? Why did it have to... So, I get in here... No, oh! Come on, really? Oh, I've been farming moss, didn't notice that. My inventory didn't actually get that messed up, surprisingly. I've had a small idea of a prank that I'm going to do, and it involves a bunch of cobblestone, sign, observer, and TNT. I think it's going to be pretty funny. I'm going to have a sign that says, don't break the box, with an observer underneath it that activates a piece of TNT. Now, it's not going to do much damage, but I think it's going to be pretty funny. I'm actually curious as to what their reaction will be, because, well, this is the first time, of course, pranking anyone on this server. I'm going to put it far away from their a decent distance away from their stuff, so they can patch it, and it's not going to destroy anything of real importance. It's a shame I've only got one. I'm missing one piece of gunpowder to make one more piece of TNT. But I suppose that's how it goes, isn't it? One TNT should be enough to spook them. Now I've just got to find a sign, and if I don't have one already, then I'll just craft one. Although I do have one here. So, and you know what? I think it's pretty self-explanatory that you don't just go stealing people's stuff. First of all, I do, of course, need a observer to make this trap work. So, I'm just going to find a quartz vein that I can get to easily. And that's easy enough because there's one right here. I'll just, of course, have to make a small platform so it just doesn't fall down. And me jumping there was completely stupid. I have no idea why I did that. So I've got my quartz now, and I should be about ready to go. I've got cobblestone, piece of TNT, the sign, and just gotta open. I'm probably gonna open up the book, see if it's there. Yes, 2 pieces of redstone and 6 cobblestone. I do have redstone because I've been making sure to mine it. So I've of course got to. Yeah, there shouldn't be anything down here, so this is where I'm going to make it. Actually, put that there. Do observers face up or down? Right, so I've got to get underneath it. Turns out I am building the cobblestone thing first. Sheep, get away. It's just going to be, you know what? It's just going to be this two block tall like totem with a sign that says warning. I probably ought to have all caps. Warning, do not break. I think that's pretty clear enough. Now I've just got to get down underneath. Oh, it's already grassing over. It's been a bit long then. Observer. TNT. Now I just patch it all up. So now we've done that prank. I've actually run out of time for this episode. Slightly shorter than normal, although, albeit that's around 7 minutes than what I'd expect the maximum to be. So maybe this will just be the normal length. I still don't know. It's episode 2 of the series. And, well, this series is going to go on for a long time to come, I hope. And I will see you in the next episodes. So, for now, it's goodbye.